In a faraway land, there lived two brothers. One brave and bold, the other not so much.
Woo! Courtney, will you make funny faces to entertain me? No! Never triangle face. I hate triangle face. It scares me.
Your brother is about to embark on a quest.
The evil wizard Lazar has taken my love.
You must journey with your brother to rescue his bride.
Can I sleep on it?
Brother, I don't think you'll need that armor.
You may quest the way you like. I will quest the way I like. Here I come.
Ow.
This quest sucks.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Whitey the White Guy Show. I'm Whitey, and today I'm going to do a concept we've created on the show called What They Should Have Done for the film Your Highness, starring James Franco, Damian Lewis, Stanley McBride, and pretty much nobody else that I give a shit about. What they should have done is what it sounds like. You watch a film that didn't work, but had a good concept, and here's what they should have done. Your Highness, if you're not familiar, God bless your heart, because you're way better off not being familiar with this piece of shit, is basically James Franco, Danny McBride, are stoner. Danny McBride mostly he's a stoner in a stoner comedy set in the era of kings and dukes and lords and wizards and wizardry and all that goodness, and then they break character. So it's like, oh, look out, we need to escape the thing with the, oh fuck, I've just stepped in shat. Only I just did a better job than they did. Like, had that been that would be a better film than Your Highness, and that wasn't good. So it's basically they're like, oh, look out, Whitey, it's the thing, and oh, it's the dragon, and look out, there's the dragon, there, oh, it pooped on my hat, oh, my hat is covered in poop. That's Your Highness, only they didn't even get like that good with the British accents. So it's a complete fucking, they tried to be funny, and they came off just more annoying. Dan McBride was the lead. He's been funny in a lot of stuff, he's a funny guy. The writing just wasn't there for him, and the performance wasn't there. There's a bit where he's in disguise as more of like the 1700s French Revolution period with the white face paint and the hat and the thing. Okay, and he's eavesdropping on someone, and then they're talking bad about him, so he's like, there, no, bastards, and walks away. And I'm like, well, that should have been the movie. He worked better in that period than in this one. He didn't sell the accent, he didn't sell the period of time, which is a comedy you really don't have to be that great with, but it's a fine line between like funny and annoying, and he landed on annoying hard. So did James Franco. They just didn't do a good job with this, so it came off more annoying than funny. And then there's Damian Lewis. Here's the thing, Damian Lewis was fucking awesome in this movie. Of course, he's actually British, but he sold the period of time, and he looked like a badass, and it's just like, why isn't this movie about that guy? Why isn't this movie an hour and a half of that guy? So here's what they should have done. They should have made Damian Lewis the lead. He's the straight man character. And then you have James Franco and Danny McBride and the other guy, and they're the Three Stooges. And they fumble around and they fuck up. But he's legit. That would have worked. It would have been better than this at least. And so it's like the film looked good. You have magic effects. You have different creatures and whatnot. That all looked fine to my eyes. I'm not a huge effects guy, but it is a comedy, so it's like even if it's not like selling the period or something, it's like it's fucking fine. It looks fine. Okay, Damian Lewis's performance was fine. Some of the other actors, their performance was fine. So the big kick in the pants is the lackluster writing, and then James Franco and Danny McBride just did not pull this off. Didn't seem like they were motivated. And with this kind of Judd Apatow style of comedy where you kind of let the actors riff and come up with some funny stuff, which they've done. Again, Pineapple Express, James Franco was fantastic. Danny McBride has been very funny. They didn't seem motivated for this one. They didn't bring the funny. They just didn't have a full script with of hilarity in here. And it's too bad because it was a missed opportunity. But so here's what they should have done. Put Damian fucking Lewis out in front. Like, the big thing about Damian Lewis, he's the noble knight who's going to go fight and slay the evil guy who's the bad guy. And he looks great. And then there's a double cross, or a cross, I guess. Double cross. He, becomes a traitor to the bad guy, and joins the bad guy's side. And then the big punchline at the end is he's gay. Yeah, the best thing you have going for you in this film, and the punchline is always gay. And that's why he was upset, because he didn't get invited to the wedding. You have wizardry and knights and all this great wonder, and he's always gay. Like, it doesn't work. You know, if it's Cheech and Chong and they're just driving down the street in a beat up car and they're too high and they're, you know, they run into the stop sign and he's like, dude, am I driving okay? He's like, dude, we think you're parked. Stoner humor works fine. But it's like when you try to put it into another genre and you raise the stakes, it just doesn't work as the lead element. So if Damian Lewis is out there fighting a dragon, and then these three dudes are hiding behind a rock going, oh, look out, ew! You could make that work. They didn't do it here. They fumbled around. They just, the script sucked and the actors weren't funny. And they tried to, you know, if they tried to ad-lib and stuff, it fell apart. So not much more you can do with Your Highness other than that. I mean, they should have put Damian Lewis on front. Or give him a legitimate, no bullshit movie in this period, because he was kick fucking ass. I love that dude. So wasted opportunity, wasted film. Normally I would say, yeah, it's got some problems, but go check it out. Here I'm going to say, just stay home on this one. Like, if you haven't seen Your Highness, don't bother with it. Like, and that's tough to say because I like Damian Lewis a lot. So that's it here for the Whitey the White Guy show. Just a quick review, and you know, like, subscribe, tell your friends, all that kind of thing. And so yeah, good journey.